All right. Good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It is Wednesday, November 16th, 2016. It's about 8:12 p.m. My name is David, aka Kimba, aka Christian. Rasoup's still on assignment. He'll be back real soon. We got some big things planned for the show and what we're trying to do here. We have a telephone number, 340-201-9005. You can call or text us on that number. We're in a high-tech, low-tech studio. I think our guests already know that. Coming to you from an undisclosed location here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. What else we got? Well, we're going to skip all that. We're going to jump right to our guests. I forgot my cheat sheet here. I'm kind of helpless without my cheat sheet here. But we're going to jump right to our guests. They know who they are. We have Audrey Browne and Juliet Thomas. There they are. Wave to the crowd. You guys are streaming out live right now. Thanks for coming in again to the studio here. How you guys doing? Okay. I'm not hearing you guys' voice.
Okay, I'm still. Rhonda's here as well.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, so just going to put that right there. Just clip yours kind of center as high as possible. Make sure that round part is sticking out. Make sure that light is green there. I'm sorry, Juliet.
It's okay.
Make sure this light is green here. Okay. All right, now we should have some, All right. We are back. Let me get a quick sound check here from our guests.
Hi.
Okay.
Everyone.
Hi.
Okay, sounds much better. There they are again.
Hi.
Audrey Browne, Juliet Thomas, and then on the phone we have Rhonda Jackson. Rhonda, are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Okay, great. So we are live right now. We're using Facebook Live on the It's Your Perspective Talk Show, man. Make sure everybody shares this live video stream out this evening. So we have some good guests in the studio tonight. How you guys doing once again real quick? You guys doing good?
We're
Good.
doing great.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm doing good. You guys seem a little...
We're a little lost. I don't. We'll get it together.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a little
Lord.
lost too. But anyway, so I guess it's been about a year since you guys were here last.
Yes.
Definitely.
And so as always, we always like to ask, so what have you been up to the last year? And it was kind of get to I remember I was looking for your interview that we did earlier. I just kind of ran out of time. And I know that you were very passionate about what was happening a year ago. And so here we are a year later. So what's been happening with the organization and what's getting ready to happen here this weekend?
We've been raising awareness, speaking to different people. People have shown their interest in learning more. So planning takes time. So we've been talking to people abroad and within the community itself to try to bring together and to connect, to make sure that our children and other individuals come to the place where they understand, they just learn differently, and they can succeed.
Okay.
So as time progressed, we have come across another set of people, and our cases are not isolated, pertaining to learning differences. It's the word out is on the street, and people say, "Oh, I'm just talking about you," and I thank God for Audrey.
She's a godsend, eh?
Yes, she is. She's a godsend. She is just a wonderful person. But I would like to say those who are going to be a part of the summit on the 18th will be on Channel 23. along with Rhonda Jackson and Audrey Browne. Audrey keeps me pepped going.
Motivated.
It's not a very easy thing for me to be out in front and begin to talk because I am more a behind the scene person.
I got you.
But Audrey keeps me on the journey. Some of the persons that we're gonna have speaking for us is Mona Medina. She's the assistant director of Soaring Eagles in Colorado. This is a school that started about 15 years ago, and they started because they noticed that children with learning differences are not getting the attention that they need.
Okay.
And there is also Lindsay Greggs. She is a therapist that works with children with learning differences as well. I mentioned Rhonda Jackson. She's an educator trainer. She's originally from Michigan, but she just moved here. And it was just ironic how I met her and she told her story to me as well. Florence Marsh, she is one of the excellent teachers within our community. She will be speaking as well. Tony Turner, who helped me coordinate most of what is going to happen this weekend, this coming weekend. Yes.
So, Rhonda, you there? Rhonda?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, yes. Great. Okay, yes. As Juliet was saying, my name is Rhonda Jackson. I'm one of the speakers for the weekend of the symposium. I'm a registered nurse, and I'm originally from Michigan, but I'm now residing here in St. Croix, and I'm a St. Croix. Yes. And I'm very excited about this symposium this weekend. You know, it's a great opportunity for parents who find that their children, have had some learning differences, and they know that the children are studying and that they're going over their homework with them and they're reviewing it with them, but it seems like that they're not comprehending, and it's not, that they're not learning the material the way that maybe their teacher or might think they should learn.
Okay.
And like I said, me personally, my daughter, I have a daughter who has dyslexia, and we, discovered it when she was very young, like at 4 years old. So, and now she's 36, and, and she has, done very well.
Okay.
Through the years by us finding it out early and doing certain things to assist her and to enhance her learning, learning her learning ability.
Okay. So Audrey, if I could ask you a question. So when they say moderator, you're the moderator. What exactly does that mean?
I'm basically the person, a title they gave me.
Okay.
I'm the person that basically run my mouth, keep it together.
Okay. So you're basically the host of the event.
Yeah.
Basically the host of the event,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And it, like as Juliet said, try to get her out there.
Okay.
And let the public and the world know what AIM is about.
Okay.
Achieve the impossible. Excuse me, Inc., a non-profit organization. Or we're working towards the non-profit organization status, correct?
We have the non-profit status. We're working towards the 501c3.
Okay, the 501c.
Yes.
Okay.
So, for me, last year, as you mentioned, David, I didn't even know what the whole thing really was about.
Okay.
Juliet came to my church, and she was talking about this event that is coming up, and so we took a great interest. The pastor took a great interest in being a part of.
Okay.
And so I walked up to her and I said, I can help you if you allow me. Where can I fit in?
Okay.
And I can't urge people enough to come out to the summit, especially on Saturday. That's November 19th,
Okay.
starting at 10 o'clock till about what, 3?
Until about
Until
3 o'clock in the
and it's going to
afternoon.
be held at the United Shopping Plaza, East in the Steelworkers Union Suite 14.
Okay.
So it's upstairs, you know, when you go to the back of Plaza.
Yes.
Well, there's the building to the north of Plaza, rather. And so that's where it's going to be.
Yeah, there's stairs in the back.
There's stairs in the back,
yeah.
right? And let's also let people know that the elevator
It is
is
working, yes.
Because most people are really worried. The first thing when you say that building, they're like, but that's a lot of stairs.
Yes,
But the
yes.
elevator is working.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I want to urge people to come out. Don't stay behind the shadows. Come out. There are people there that's going to embrace you. You're going to get a whole lot of information. You'll find out that you're not alone. But not only that you'll find out that you're not alone, but you'll also find out that there are tools and materials that you can use for adults and children. Okay? Because adults have learning differences as well.
Okay.
And because of, so most of us being adults, we probably don't want anybody to know. You know, we have that little pride, that little shame about not wanting anybody to know that we have differences, but we
Yes.
all learn differently.
Okay.
And so you would, you know, come out and get this information, come out and learn, come out and share, because really in sharing you can help somebody else.
Okay.
All right. And then on Sunday, we move on to the Miracle
Revival.
That's a
Deliver,
house of
yes.
delivery.
Yes, Deliverance Tabernacle. That's at 22A Beeston Hill, right next to the Rocket Club on the corner going into Christianstead.
Okay.
That
big
that
church
big
there?
edifice with the stained glass windows, you can't miss it
Yes.
at all. Yes, we're going to have Rhonda Jackson speaking that night, and Florence Marsh. I think it's going to be dynamic because Rhonda is a very, very good teacher, and also Miss Marsh, which
Yeah.
is loved by a lot of her students.
Yes.
So,
So
it's
Rhonda,
gonna
what
be
are
interesting.
you going to say on Sunday?
Pardon me?
What are you going to say on Sunday?
Well, what I'm going to speak on is how are you going to run the race?
Okay.
And I'm a person that says, what Miss Audrey and Miss Juliet was saying, that I believe in educating. I believe in order to educate, in order to do anything in this life, is that you need to write the vision or the revelation. And you need to write it and you need to make it plain so that anyone that shall read it should be able to run with your plan.
Okay.
Now, and it reminds me of what with this actual organization, the development of it. It came from a vision and a revelation.
Right.
With children that have a learning difference, that they're like everyone else. That it is okay to be different. You know, that God made us all different. And as I began to teach on how to make this plan and how you run the race, you know, and how the victory, you know, and how the victory comes with the finish.
Awesome.
You know, and
Run
I'm
the
looking
race.
forward to speaking on that and
Okay.
it's not-
bringing words of encouragement,
That's okay.
encouraging, uplifting, positive words, because you know, in this world that we live in, we have enough negative words. Our children receive so many, but the most important thing is that the positive things we must reflect into them and have them impact them more so than the negative
Yes.
that they.
So what do you think, Rhonda, is troubling the younger generation? I guess in your travels and studies, you know, there's a lot of this and that going on. What do you sort of think is
I I just think they need to know that it's okay to be different and it's okay to ask questions.
Right.
Okay.
You know, it's okay. You're supposed. That's a good thing to ask the question.
Okay.
And when I was in the states where I came from, they said there is no such thing as a dumb question. All questions are good questions.
Okay.
You know, and it's okay. You know, and if you don't understand, you say it. Because you repeat, I don't understand. You know, well, how did you get that? Or where did you find that? How can I learn more about that? You know, because, and not be concerned about what somebody thinks about their question. Because, you know, we as people, we have a tendency to say, I really wanted to ask that question, but I didn't because people think that I just don't know or that I'm dumb or that I'm stupid. No, it's okay. You can ask your question.
Okay.
You know, because someone else probably more than likely have the same question
Has the
that
same
you
question,
have.
yeah. At
Yeah.
least
So
one
it's-
person does. So Audrey, so this is a 3-day event.
Yes.
Starts
yes.
this Friday, November 18th. And you say that this is the awareness panel interview at WCVI Channel 23.
That's correct.
So when you say panel interview, what exactly? You gonna have a panel being? You guys gonna be on a panel and the public's gonna be asking questions?
Basically, they can probably call in, but it's more information that they're going to get.
Okay.
See, I got the title moderator, so I will be interviewing Rhonda and Juliet.
Okay.
As well as sharing, like I did tonight, some of the information that I got from last year.
Okay.
Because again, it's very, very important that we come out and we educate ourselves, we arm ourselves with the information. That I can't stress enough that you will learn that you are not alone. And I didn't know, I mean, growing up, I heard a lot about dyslexia, but I didn't know that dyslexia is hereditary.
Okay.
I didn't know about dysgraphia and dyscalculus.
Okay.
Or dyscalculia. That's how you say
Calcula.
Calcula.
Yeah.
Dyscalculus. See, and so what are these things? Where did they come from?
Okay.
You know, and again, it's learning differently. And so these are some information that I learned last year, and throughout the year, I was able to share with other people.
About those things.
Just in the last month, I met 2 people that said to me, because of an exercise that I did, they said to me, you know, I'm dyslexic, you know?
Yes.
And it's just amazing that they were like, wow, at least there's somebody else talking about dyslexia. There's somebody else that's reading probably from the same book that I'm reading from. That
Can and that's listening to us, that they should come out and partake of and be a part of the symposium. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be, like Ms. Audrey said, a wealth of information, and where you can see that, you know, that this particular learning differences that we're going to go over, you know, a lot of people have them.
Okay.
You know, and they have solutions, they have methods, they have techniques that you can use to assist your children. And like I said, I'm going to go over more and tell you about my daughter and her learning difference that she had and how we conquered it, you know, because she was strong in another area. We used that area to strengthen her in reading and in also forming letters and her comprehension, and how it was very effective for her. And, you know, and all the accomplishments that she made in her, you know, childhood going through college, and, you know, all the way up to college and finishing, you know, with honors. And I'll get a chance to, you know, go into that in more depth.
Okay.
And to, yeah, you know, you really express a lot of other people who have differences, you know, learning different, and what techniques they use. So it's going to be a very, like I said, an awesome symposium.
Okay. So so it's on Sunday. It starts at 6:30 p.m.
correct.
Okay. So Audrey, just you guys run through the schedule one more time, real quick, starting with Friday. What the participants?
Friday at 7:30 we'll be airing on Channel 23. That's WCVI TV.
Where is that located at?
It is located
Princess.
in the Princess area.
Okay.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
Christian television station.
Okay.
Then on Saturday morning at 10 a.m., we will be at the United Chaplain Plaza, which we know as Plaza Extra.
Plaza East.
East,
Plaza
right?
East, yes, Plaza Extra East, and we will be in the northern building as Audrey directed us. We'll be in the northern building on the upstairs floor in Suite 14. On Sunday at 6:30, we'll be at the Miracle Revival Deliverance Tabernacle, where we will hear the rest of our speakers. So we're looking forward for people to come out and experience whatever is there, because it made a great impact on venue where you can't you might just send invitations only, but I'm seeing other foundations, other institutions, they are embracing the fact that they're learning difference, and Congress itself has recently, along with the president, has signed off the dyslexic bill.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
In January of this year. And if you research enough, you Google, whatever, you will find the states are color-coded.
Okay.
That it's like all states now are embracing the fact that there is issues. I have researched all to India, China. They actually came to America to find out about Beth Ravielli, who she has been lobbying for her daughter for about maybe over 10 years.
Okay.
And from time to time, she would let me know what's going on with her daughter. They said that child will never be able to do anything.
Okay.
She had very low comprehension pertaining to the standard way of learning.
Okay.
And she has now graduated from high school and in college. She graduated from high school with honors. And when she started out, it was like, okay, they just labored her as dumb, stupid. The department told her, just leave her alone. She will, she would not never learn. But you never tell a parent that. Do not tell a parent that your child will never learn, because it can be very hurtful. Every avenue in life, there is a point of contact. And if we think about highways, there are so many channels to get to one particular place.
Okay.
And that's what I embrace. Everybody can learn.
Okay.
Maybe not learn the way how you think they should because of the standard way, but everybody will get where they need to go and experience good success. Success doesn't always, have to be in the opposite direction. And I am very concerned about our young men. I meet them on the street and we talk. Some of them are very gifted, they're talented, but they feel, oh, that's not for me because I can't pursue college. But I want to end this in the territory, not only in St. Croix, but in the territory. I wanted to hear people begin to speak it, talk about dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, dyspraxia is another one. There is so much. Yes, Miss Audrey. We're going to learn more about yes, and ADHD. A win-win situation by the grace of God. If you have a mentor, if you have people that understand and are willing to be taught and willing to teach as well, and come out from behind closed doors, our children will make it.
Yes. So let me ask you a quick question. So you said that Obama passed some legislation.
Yes.
Has anything been done locally here in the Virgin Islands with the government here on this?
Well, I last year I was graced with the opportunity to visit UVI. They had a workshop called from school to prison pipeline. And they they viewed a film, and it began to talk about basically what is going on in the States and what could be done. One of the professors there, she brought it out that, you know, there are things that can be done. Some of the senators was there. I know that the Senate president, the senator that was president there, Neville James.
Neville James, yes.
Yes, he was there, and he was very keen. I'm calling his name because I watched him, and I saw him embrace what was being said. Also, some senators from St. Thomas, and I was graced with them writing me a letter and thanking me for doing what I'm doing, and hope that I would pursue it.
Okay.
So the word is out there.
Okay.
And I really want, I am not there to take over anything. Education has its place. The Department of Education, UVI, and all the other entities, they have their place within our community.
Okay.
But there is a gap. We have to be realistic. Our children are falling through the cracks. Some of our children are not in public school. They're in private and parochial schools, some of the Christian schools. And they are not entitled to services under special education. Yes, they monitor them, but as for them to have the strategies which they well need, or even the tools, by law, they cannot give it to them. So these are the children, regardless of how we feel, all children are children. They're within our community.
That's right.
And after, one thing that I know, it's not all children that graduate from private school. When they reach the 6th grade, they go into the 7th and 8th grade in the public school. So you still have to deal with the situation.
Right.
Okay.
And if it was not addressed in their early elementary years, you're going to find that those children retract. They drop out of school as well, or they are sent off to Job Corps. I met a young man just there, and he says, I can't find work. I'm back from Job Corps. I can't find work. And he was willing, you know, he says, I'm willing to do landscaping, something. And I feel that he has, the way how he introduced himself, he is well, you know, he's well groomed, but because maybe he has some challenges, you know, he will not go forward and even try to get work in, you know, different places. One of the things that I see that our community does is that if I begin to work at Plaza Extra, I am going to stay at Plaza Extra for the next 10, 15, 20 years until I'm ready to retire or drop dead.
Okay.
I start to work in the government as an entry level, and I'm going to stay there. That is not progress. I am meeting people that they told them the only thing you can do is clean the floor. These people now have their PhD, and they continue in college. And I want our children to know that.
Okay.
You do not have to be stagnant. A live river runs, and it progresses. We don't even know where it ends up. Even our sea coast. We need to look around and see how nature develops itself. It's never, anything that is alive never stays the way how it is. And I'm looking forward again to have the speakers and to embrace, because sometimes you're talking, Mr. Christian, to your own people. And as the word of God says, that a prophet is not honored in their own place.
Please, yes.
But when they hear somebody else, they'll say, okay. And it happens to the best of us. It might happen to me too. I might hear somebody talking and not really paying attention, but just somebody of a different background, you know, and you know the situation. You says, well, yeah. So I'm looking forward to see great things for our territory.
Okay.
I
Yes.
think one of the things that AIM has its tentacles, right? One is it is okay to dream,
Yes.
and it's okay to go after your dream. Very good at cleaning the forest.
Yes.
And cleaning the forest could mean that you can have a business
Right.
in
Cleaning the
maintenance.
forest.
Yes,
Cleaning
in
the forest.
maintenance,
Exactly.
yes.
And
Yes.
that people that have learning differences are some of the most creative people that you can find. Some
the
of the
most,
most successful people
people,
that you
yes.
can find. So it's nothing to be ashamed of, and see. And so as a people, you're talking about your own people. As a people, we like to say somebody's dumb, somebody's stupid, what's wrong with them, they're
Yes.
slow. And there are reasons why they may appear slow, but nobody is dumb.
But
And
if-
like you say, because a dumb something is just something, something that can't learn anything. So with this summit and with any of the other summits that's out there, I just go out to it. Okay?
Yes.
There are facets in the community. There is AIM. There are other organizations. Go out there.
Okay.
And be a part of.
Be a part of the event.
Yeah, I happen to be a part of AIM, and this is what I'm going to be a part of. But we all have the same goal. The same goal is to get rid of the stigma that you're dumb, you're stupid, you're lazy. But now say that I am smart, I am motivated,
I am
and
intelligent.
I'm intelligent.
Yes.
And I could be successful. So again, guys, come out this weekend. Tune in to TV 23, and then come out on Saturday. So much information. I mean, this is so high tech, David. We got to get with this, okay?
Okay.
Okay, because this is so high tech. We're gonna be having speakers Skyped.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, that is good. I mean, not everybody could be here physically, but because of technology,
You can hook that up.
we're going to have speakers that are going to be Skyped in. And then we move on again to Sunday evening. So,
And Sunday evening is when Rhonda
Yes.
is going to be.
Right,
and
right.
Rhonda is on the phone. Rhonda, you still there? You're awfully quiet.
Yes, I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm so excited because I learned something from Rhonda. Rhonda said something the other day, right? That just blew me away. You just learn things. But she said she could recognize, and Rhonda correct me, when somebody works in front of their hand or behind of their hand.
Okay.
I've never heard. I was like, what? And like again, she said she's going to explain what that means, and that's just another way of her recognizing that someone learned differently.
Okay.
So guys, it's going to be an awesome weekend. It's going to be a real busy weekend, but it's all going to be worth it. It won't be more at the door, but it'll be a little less. And we recognize that people have financial challenges and stuff like that. So we want you to be able to come out and get a wealth of information.
I got you.
All right? So come out and donate something.
Okay.
That's all we're saying. Just donate something, but come out and learn, and so that with this information that you're getting, you'll be able to share it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right, ladies. Thank you, ladies, for coming out to our studio again tonight. We are
Thank
in the.
you,
Thank
Rhonda.
you for having us,
Thank you.
Rhonda.
I'm looking
Thank
forward.
you.
I'm excited.
I know. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. You're still missing here on the couch, though, but it's going to be great. Nevertheless, you'll have me all weekend. We've been in each other's company all weekend. I just
Wonderful, wonderful.
met Rhonda on Monday.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and we clicked. But
Yes.
yeah, guys, just come out and just learn.
Okay.
Come out and be empowered.
Okay.
Yes.
And I want to thank Juliet for allowing me to be a part of. Thank you so much for being a part of. But may I plug in, please? I must plug this in, David. That on Sunday as well, the Faith Moravian Church is going to have a variety concert, which
Okay.
means that starts at 3 o'clock, and we're inviting. We still have room for some talent, So come out and have a good time, show
You
your
said
talent.
a variety
Yes.
concert?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So whatever. Usually, what we'll do is the liturgical dancers will host a danceparation.
Okay.
So this year, we were not doing they're not doing the danceparation, but we turned it into a variety concert. There is no charge. All right.
Okay.
There will be some little snacks on sale, but bring your talent out and let's have a good old time. And then after that, then I'm gonna run over to Miracle.
And I'm going to be there by you as well.
Right?
So both of
And,
us going to run over
we're
by
gonna
me.
be running.
And yes, we're
back
going to be
and
running.
forth. But yes, I had to plug that in. I could not if I didn't plug that in. So yes, so we're looking forward to this real busy, powerful weekend.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Last
Late.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
wait, if you want tickets, you
You
want
can
tickets-
call 340-201-1000. It's 340-201-1000.
and oh, wait a minute,
Yeah.
David. Wait a minute. There's a website.
Yes. AIM has a website, and it's achievetheimpossibleinfo.com. And you can see what AIM is doing, what we are projecting. But I must reiterate that we are here not only to just have a workshop or seminar, but if we can assist as much as possible, because dyslexia or any type of learning challenges, learning differences does not just last because there is a month, there is a particular notification that something is going
going
on.
on, yeah.
This is a real challenge, and we all can benefit from coming together and making sure that all of us prosper within our communities.
But AIM is also looking for a home. So if you have a building that you're not using, but are so willing to donate it to AIM, so you can have after school programs and stuff like that.
Yes.
Please. We're asking that you call 340-201-1000. That's such an easy number, right? AIM is really looking for a home, and so any space, a good space will do.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So again, call 340-201-1000 and say, hey, I'm willing to
help.
To help.
To help.
Exactly.
To help.
And I'm gonna quote by Martin Luther King Jr. He said, "Everyone can be great because everyone can serve."
Okay.
Yes.
Ladies, thank you.
Thank you,
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Maybe
Yes, it was a pleasure.
maybe I'll see you on Saturday.
It's kind of hard for me. It's kind of hard for me to hear everything, but it's just been wonderful to hear what much as I can. Miss Audrey, that was beautiful, and that is an awesome quote from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, ladies.
Okay,
Thank you.
good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, everyone.
Good night.
See you this weekend.
Good night, everyone.
All right.
Bye-bye.
I just want to say real quick that this is the HR Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. Our guests tonight are Audrey Browne and Juliet Thomas. They have the big event this weekend, the Achieve the Impossible 2016 Learning Differences Summit and Workshop, November 18th, 19th, and 20th here in St. Clair Virgin Islands. Check their website, which is Achieve the Impossible Inc.
No,
Info.
Info.com.
Right.
All right, so there it is. We'll see you guys this weekend. See you next time. We're
Thank
out.
you. Good night.
Good night.